Cloud, especially, you know, when he's on his game. A lot of the Bayo players that you'll see, and especially with as much as he plays against Tyroid, they don't have an answer. They just don't. If Ned's already 3-0'd Captain Zack, that pretty much tells you all you need to know about the matchup.
Of course, that was on. We do have to mention that is probably Ned's best day of playing Smash Brothers for Wii U was Midwest Mayhem Saga in February in Santa Ana, California, getting a 4th place, taking wins on Zack, taking wins on Void, taking wins on Larry Lur. But that's neither here nor there. Ned looking to continue that train and get another crack at 0 here in Grands. Zack looking to get his first taste at the #1 player in the world if he can beat Ned.
I mean, Ned is looking very strong already coming out of the gate, although Zack has been chipping away with these little damage combos. But if Ned can stay clean, especially here when he's got this lead with Limit Break, one good read equals a stock for both these players all of a sudden.
Ooh, and the dare safe enough to stay away from the punish with the cross slash. Good knowledge here from Zack and able to stay alive. But Ned gonna get this forward throw, get a little bit more limit. True combo.
Yeah.
Speaking of true combos, that's Zack coming in with even more damage. And the forward throw not gonna be enough yet.
Zack not going for crazy combos here. He's just looking to chip away at Ned here, you know, piece by piece, and eventually just hit a 1 move into an up air kill. And although Ned's showing him his own 1 move that is an up air kill, as Zack immediately returns the favor and we go right back to even.
And now we're back at it. Pretty even start, like you said. Just
what?
Again, between these super high level players and these late sets at Ignition, you just see momentum shifts. You see someone come out to 65, 70, another player turn around, get the 70% here, as Zack is doing in this the second stock in game 1. But Ned is certainly able to return the favor. We're seeing that 3 up airs quickly closing this gap.
Yeah, Zack didn't really DI in any direction either. He just kind of ate those and was just thinking, all right, I can just kill you with 1 read. Or just a raw back air. That'll also do it. So when 2 players, you have a game going on, first stock, 1 dies. Then immediately, that person respawns, kills the other one. Why don't we call the next stock square 1 stock?
And back, because it's like nothing happened.
Yeah, so you're back to square 1 stock.
It's like, why did we even play the first stock? We could have just started with 1 stock.
All right, they're going right back to Smashville. Captain Zack taking, I don't know how many times these guys have actually played against each other in bracket. Was
the only one I know is that Midwest Mayhem Saga set.
So this may be the first win in a game Zack has on that.
Very possible. But right now, because I don't think they played at Midwest Mayhem 6. I want to say they didn't. But, you know, I very well have been wrong before in my life, as much as I hate to admit it. But Zack's looking to prove me wrong in my prognostication, which was that Ned would show, again, a very strong result. Going out to a big lead here, game 2. And
scoop him up. That's going to take the stock. Which time leading to a, I believe, 7-move instant kill where the DI got red.
I think the limit charging in the middle of that string might have made it easier here for Zack to get the combo. And Zack is just, again, when you get put into losers early sometimes, you just get mad.
Yeah, it happens. And you were talking about how Ned went crazy at Midwest Mayhem Saga. Zack has looked nigh untouchable since he lost to Big Mac.
But here comes Ned with his own return serve at the moment, getting a quick 93 crooked number. He's taking a little bit of damage, not an insignificant amount of damage, but Ned's starting to move and groove. Zack's got to get his feet planted right now.
Yeah, Zack has not landed for a minute, although, there we go. Gets the side B into up, going up. Back air not going to be enough yet. Although Ned hitting that dash attack, also not quite going to be enough.
Nice short hop there from Ned, because you can short hop with Cloud and then just react to their defensive option. And he got the up air to get damage in, and then that back air will seal the deal.
One of the biggest things that Cloud has on Bayonetta is the short hop back air when she does her side B along the ground. That's one of the few moves that can heavy punish Bayonetta for ever using it. And Ned displaying it there with the kill. That's one of several tools that Cloud has in this matchup that many other characters just don't.
Oh, and he had the read on that dive kick. but not going to find any punish. And ooh, that up air was a little bit of a misinput, I want to say. Ned did not want to burn that limit there. But he's living.
For the snipe, not going to get it, but looking for it. So now,
without the limit, it's going to be way harder to make this comeback happen.
Yeah, he's got a mountain to climb. And it's really hard to charge limit against Bayonetta with all of her recovery, with all of her ability to just close the gap on you.
But Ned's starting it.
Yeah, Ned's doing what he can. A good read can just kill outright. Cloud does hit hard even without limit.
And with all that time it took for Bayonetta to get back onto the stage, Ned has got that limit right back.
All right. He's come this far. Let's see if he can do something with it. Because Zack really only needs one hit here and goes for the up smash, and Cross Slash going to take it. We're going to go to a 1-1 split here into game 3. That's
crazy.
Zack looked away when that happened, and I'm not sure if he was frustrated at the mental decision or if that was just a missed input. It's possible that he just accidentally flicked the C-stick on ground and threw out a smash attack, because not everybody plays tilt stick. I don't know his control setup.
He might have tried to do a turnaround, and then the turnaround never came out, because the up smash went like the opposite way. Ned was on the right side of the stage, and the up smash went left.
I got to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that that was just a stone missed input, because I don't know why he would ever go for that read in that situation.
Other than a cross-up roll, but then again, that's like the Raptor boost when your last hit with Captain Falcon. That's like the ultimate sacrifice. Either you win the game or you don't. And
yeah.
Unfortunately for Zack, he did not. It will be game 3 here on Battlefield. Zack's counterpick. What do you think of Battlefield here?
I like Battlefield more for Ned, but I'm not going to question Zack's knowledge of the character.
What?
As what just happened? What even was that?
He down smashed him.
And he went sideways.
And it killed him to the right.
There are some very strange properties in this game where things like that will happen. In doubles, if you up throw someone with Bowser and you touch his up throw animation, you can get shot all the way into the blast zone anywhere from 40% upwards instantly. There are just some bizarre things in this game where what you will see does not match what was input.
And Ned gonna miss that cross slash there, spending his limit again, kind of aggressively. I feel like just the unorthodox style of Captain Zack. I mean, Ned's so used to the Tyroi style of Bayonetta, but this unorthodoxy that Zack's showing here.
Good down smash. That was so smart.
Like, the style is just kind of getting in Ned's head, and he's starting to change up his style to react and just being more aggressive. With that up air, gonna seal the stock. But he isn't quite the hole at the start here.
Yeah, Ned, though, after getting killed at, I believe, 24% from Witch Time straight sideways down smash to begin the game, Ned has been pretty much outplaying Captain Zack since then pretty heavily to bring it back this far. Where this game, with a Cloud having limit, and at these percents, this is an even game now.
Oh, and Ned, good. I like that neutral air there. A lot of Clouds would have continued going for the up air to continue like a tech chase, but you know, that Witch Time was exactly what Ned was trying to avoid. And instead, he just put the neutral air there in case Zack tried to fall through the platform.
Ned is all the way back in this game.
He's got to keep it though, and these edge guard situations are so spooky.
Yeah, but he knows how to recover better than any Cloud out there.
And he's really coming to play right now. Just trying to sneak around, getting these up airs in where Zack does not expect him, and that dash attack sending him so far.
That Battlefield counter pick coming in handy there for Captain Zack. Oh! He hit him with the don't touch me! I haven't seen him do that all day!
The don't touch me. You can't see this.
He used to do that with Zero Suit, the out of shield up B, the don't touch me. That was my favorite thing. I haven't seen it all day long. That made my day complete.
It's so good at the edge because you can react to the neutral get up.
Yes.
Especially when you're a kid. Like, both these guys are so young. They have such great reaction time. Us old coots, we don't have the reaction time to do that kind of stuff.
No, we don't. Back in my day, we didn't need any of that reaction time. I said shaking my cane at you.
Now we just have a picture in front of us and we talk about it.
All right, so Captain Zack going the complete opposite strategy he had last game of Battlefield, going to the smallest stage in the game that is legal, Town and City.
Looking for these well-spaced forward airs, mixing up the string here onto Ned. Ned, wise enough to avoid it. Oh, but the pressure continues.
Good up air there from Ned, just to poke some damage, knowing he could still recover. That's just infinite hours of practice and character knowledge to know you could do that safely.
And he needed it, too. Otherwise, the edge guard was just going to continue. Like, Zack was just going to fall with Ned until Ned pressed a button. And then make him pay for it with the stock, most likely.
Yeah, now all of a sudden, Ned, with that little bit of extra damage, putting Bayo at that right percent just to get some of these nice little up air strings still.
And Ned looking pretty good at the moment. Again, avoiding the Witch Time. Since that Witch Time in Game 3, we have not seen Zack, I think, land a single one. And he's threatened it quite a bit. So Ned knows how to play around that move.
All right, Ned trying to retain his lead here, but Captain Zack hitting the side B. Zack has had some serious difficulty hitting with the up Bs to start chains in the last 2 games. He did a lot of it Game 1, and that's just going to take the stock straight with a Witch Time. I love that whenever Zack takes a stock, he runs away and does Bayonetta, like, not actual taunts, but like moves that are tilting to you. Like things that he himself would go out of his way in real life to dance move to. It's great.
If Zack wins this, we might see him dance. We haven't seen him dance all day. That is a possibility.
Back air not killing. Perfect DI to note a DI right instead of up, because the back air would have killed off the top. But neutral air going to take it.
The very last hitbox of that.
It's looking like Zack could be on his tournament stock, but he wants to make sure that doesn't happen as he carries Ned all the way into the blast zone. Oh, wow. What a great nair. And that... Oh, Ned was dead. Ned was dead.
From the brink of defeat. Staying alive.
That is... All right, down air. Still not going to take it. As far... Oh, Ned with the tech. As far as I'm concerned, Ned's a ghost. This game was over.
Yeah, this should be game. We should be at Game 5 now. So if Ned can, like, clutch it out, that would be insane. And you know, up air's the start. We've seen him start so many things with
up air into nair, gets the re-grab.
Zack needs to shut the door like now.
Yeah, and
like
that
yesterday.
The limit's almost back. There it is.
And now Zack cannot panic here. You need to finish your job.
I had a feeling that was going to go for something crazy.
Because it was a gift game.
Yeah, it was. He was a ghost. Letting a ghost come back on you is the worst thing you can do in Smash. So Zack,
very true.
Zack clutching it out. Ned came from what was certain defeat to putting his opponent in a disastrous spot. Good stuff though from Zack right there. Honestly, just to keep his cool, stay composed, take the stock. Like you're ahead by 100 and change. All right, so we're going to get a Game 5 going right back to Town and City. Ned seems to like this stage quite a bit for himself.
Ned doesn't really dislike too many stages. I never see him go to, like, Final Destination. If there's one stage that he disliked, I'd have to say it's that one. But I think Ned's pretty stage independent as a general rule.
He is. It's just very strange to see the way that the stages have gone, where you see Zack go to Battlefield and then lose and say, okay, I'm going to go to the polar opposite of Battlefield. And then Ned lose there and say, I'm going to go right back there. Like, it's just a little strange. You don't see that happen too often. Zack with the up B, sides. Ned with a lot of real good DI, and he wound up turning that into a grab somehow. Fast fall into know where his opponent would land. Zack really favors the fast fall neutral air with Bayonetta. I think he does that more than any Bayo. And...
Oh, scary stuff.
That was scary. Ned's been abusing the knowledge of just Zack's movement pool here.
Oh, not enough to spike, though. Barely avoiding
Dash attack. Gonna take the stock. Zack once again going to be on his tournament stock.
Scary stuff.
And worse yet, Ned's got limit already, and the combos have begun. He went for another Witch Time, didn't quite get it. Ned was actually ready for it mid-combo.
Ned understands like how Bayonetta moves. Like that's exactly what you said before, but it bears repeating. Like he's just abusing the fact that he understands like these trajectories that Bayonetta goes at. They're all pretty predictable once you start to, like, understand them.
The blade beam to not get sniped by the bullets while off stage. That was so smart for recovery's sake.
It gives you that little pop-up. We've seen him do it a lot versus Diddy Kong. But not really versus Bayonetta in that situation. But Ned, again, just lapping Zack.
He's just not letting him breathe. Forward tilt? Not quite going to take it.
And right now, Ned looking for a way to seal out a 2-stock here versus Captain Zack. Most likely to be a top 10 player in the world on the next PGR, and he does it.
He does do it, and that is the second time in a row Ned has taken a set off of Captain Zack, and he did that in convincing fashion that 5th game. He was awake for that game. Really, really did not want to lose that set.